And hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for 482 Elite Gaming's solo Hotring Championship. I am joined by Captain TR19, or Captain Holt, as I still lovingly know him.
How we doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. How's yourself, Captain? How are you feeling about the championship? All the hard work coming into action today?
Pumped and ready. Should
Nice.
be amazing championship.
Where is it? A
Should be.
PJ Kia. They should be on. If they miss their lobby, they're not going to be too... They'll just have to suck it up. They were on my stream last night, double checking the time. No, I've not got anybody not in here already showing online. I can't see Askew.
Askew has a power cut with the Storm in the UK,
Ooh.
And he's going to be moved to lobby 3.
Okay.
Champs lobby 1. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a very interesting champs. We still have around 117 players from the 120. Couple of personal issues, but that can't be helped. So.
Yeah, when you've got 120 players, we had a couple of dropouts just before. We filled the spots again, and then it's on the day. You're always going to get a couple of things come up for people. You're dealing with far too many people's real lives then as well, trying to get in the way of shit.
Yep, we're live again, just as you heard Fox there.
Hello,
Elite Gaming.
Captain Stream.
We are looking at some of the guys as we get them into the lobby. Lobby 1.
Pull the stream up, have a little look at the chat. I've just been through my friends. Oh, I don't want to add it to the queue, I just want to watch it really. And then mute it. Hello Zazoro, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Hello Viper and Esco, hope you're both looking forward to it. Moin, my boy Psycho and Shark do entering the chat nice and early. Things should be kicking off in around 5 to 10 minutes. We are just getting the racers into the lobby. And then round 1, race 1 will be underway. It's actually managed to load in another car. It is struggling being in the car meet places. I am Krusty. This is Krusty somewhere underneath me, but he's invisible and he's surrounded by 3 invisible players. Strange way it handles spectating in a building when it actually loads you onto the person. Hopefully it shows it's improving for GTA Expanded and Enhanced. And moin Third House, how you going feller? I am looking forward to this today. We did see Bish's. There is going to be 24 players in this lobby, Zazora. Well, just under 24. I think 1 or 2 have had to drop out or be moved to different lobbies through storms. In Askew's case, we'll see if PJ Kia actually manages to get themselves up at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning their time. Should do. They're young enough to manage getting up early and shouldn't be going to bed too late. And there's 117 players total going to race today. Good luck from Exefi. Nice stuff, fella. Looking forward to seeing you in mine and Psycho's lobby. And nice, Third House just getting himself ready for the F1 tourney. Nice stuff, fella. No early mistakes this time, and just a good solid second place off Smack Him Up. No offence, but you're my boy, Third House. Go show them F1ers. Till I get to know some of them, I've got a bit of favouritism going on, lad. And I will be messaging Owen Baited Beans. I've just been a bit busy. I wasn't able to respond yesterday. In fact, I'll quickly give him a quick response now before we start this. And arrange to have a little chat with him on Monday.
We are missing a few people.
Events.
with a few minutes to go.
Lobbies. Yep. It is an early lobby for some. Like I say, PJ Kia came by my stream last night and asked what time they were in and that, and I was double checked, gave them the time, converted it to their time zone, so
Yeah,
we'll
they asked me
likely
also
be on them. Yeah.
Yeah, we got them covered.
I can't hold, like, I can't give them any more than that.
No. 13 in the lead at the moment, still missing a good 6 or 7 players. Look down. The list.
What do this day? Lovely. Right, that's me not being. I do need Discord open for just a minute, but I've turned my notifications off so it can actually stay open. I'm going to have another look through my friends list, and then we'll be with the chat fully proper once the racing's underway, focused in. So it's a start on 30 seconds, just to let everybody line up on the same spot for the non-contacts. For the contacts, they just go because catch up and slipstream and stuff. There is one race with no slipstream, but the catch up will pull them cars back in. On Chiliad, we did find a bit of a glitch this week and fully worked it out that if you are in first place and don't get overtaken within like the first 500 metres or something, wasn't it, Captain, before the first corner, then it causes the catch up to not trigger, and so the first place has to allow themselves to be overtaken initially.
Down the straight, you need to just let the people behind you pass. If the first place gets away on the rumble, there's no catching them.
Yeah.
So
now we know that glitch, then we're like, everybody knows and they've been warned that they will lose their points if they don't follow through. Yeah, I've really not got many of these. I've got McLean Man, Zerlak.
Yeah, we're missing BH, BFH Crew, Jaybird, PJ Kia. We're missing Maggio, but he's online now. We're missing David Quirk, Super Fun Happy, Askew, Red Rum Racing, Lucy Floyd, Captain Mousecoff has just arrived. Yeah, that's who we're missing currently.
Hello, Mobdy.
It is time nearly to go, so we're going to have to get the last few people in and run. Times are set for a reason.
Just more whiskey and give me some gas. Any streaming Q1 please. Just this. I'll get our streams shared in the Discord. Go first, y'all. I'm sure they shall, Paul. I am sure they shall, and I certainly will try my best at 4 PM UK. I'm racing that lobby and then commentating the 2 of these after, and then 2v2 stunts at 10 PM. And then Captain and James will be covering the final lobby for the Hotring. There's that one. Let me grab Captain's stream, share that into my chat, and then
grab yours, and then we will get this underway.
There's that, and then share that onto the Discord. Now it's actually live.
Hey Ruffin, I'm afraid not. This is a pre-organised championship this time, but if you'd like to add me, Captain TR19 on PSN, you will be able to get some information regarding the next one.
Yeah, there's plenty coming up. Captain's always got something underway, whether it's crew battles being organised among different people, everything. So there's ways to get you involved, so you're ready and raring to go for the next one. Hello, Gary Goudini, mate. Fox, do you know who create the community? if you mean stunts, then that'd be between like Bish and a few of the guys that really tied all the chats together. And I'd say it's probably Captain that's really like there's been all the crews and all that sort of stuff within the thingy community, but it's Captain that's tying it all together with these overarching competitions, maybe within the Hotring. And then it's places like S-Pro and stuff like that that really build the communities within the streets as well, because they bring together people from different crews and get good and all of that sort of stuff. It's not just an individual crew, they do wide ranging events.
Okay. We're gonna have to,
and it's sort of what I've taken over with the community side. Like I'm not a crew leader, I'm rubbish at leading a crew, but I help every crew leader as much as I can and try and run the best events I can with the community. But yeah, for sure it was Bish for our community with the stunts, that was what I thought. But no, you do, just by racing and being part of the community, that is the thank you, man. Bish is on the Discord server and he's popping by every now and then and saying it's looking really good, he's glad things are going on still. He really likes the way the server's coming on and looking. Doing a good job.
Oh, spectate. Everyone needs to make sure they got spectate.
Yeah, I'm already spectating. I think everybody in the lobby has so far, other than KS Walker. Like one person not having it on is not too much of an issue, is what I've always found. Or like 2 or 3 if it's a full lobby with 24.
Yeah.
Ruffinio. Unfortunately, this is pre-sign up, but please feel free to add me, and I can get you into stuff like this in the future. It is Starstrider-Fox, and I am on PSN. Is like I say, this is a closed event. It was all pre-sign up. There'll be, well, with this lobby being slightly underfilled, but there is going to be like 110 racers-ish racing today across the 5 lobbies. And Scarlord, I'm doing very well, very, very well, thank you, fella. Hope you are too. But it looks like this. Oh god, the arcade too. I mean, just a subbed lovely fella. I'm guessing you're having a little peek in the background. Hope doing well. Having a chat with Owen again, well, properly on Monday or Tuesday about doing the F1 commentary. So I started a light discussion with yourself.
I don't see him online anywhere.
Quapper, who do you think is winning this playlist? The guys I know properly well in this lobby are people like the Exalted Ace, Krusty Ewok, and McLean Man, Zerlak as well. The 4 I properly know. If I was gonna base it on what I've seen just on the times this week, I think it's gonna be Exalted or Zerlak for this playlist.
How are you supposed to invite David when he's not even showing online?
Yeah, I'll quickly tag him on the Discord and say show online, lad.
I don't know if David Clark's even on the Discord.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not showing online anywhere.
I just saw him pop up at David show online for invite fellow Captain can see nothing. It's in the online tab, then settings,
I need to start the lobby.
Above matchmaking. Right, hopefully David's showing online for you to invite. No racing, are they in this lobby as well? Because they're showing online on Discord. Yes, no racing as well needs to join.
Don't see David Clerk online, so
Not a lot you can do, no.
impossible. Zerlak needs to start the lobby. Lucy's not going to make it. Okay, that's okay. Zerlak, start the lobby. Nothing we can do about the invites anymore.
Right, it's already starting to run a little bit late. Me and Captain
We've got to go.
Well, my lobby's at 4 o'clock, so I need to be ready to race at 4. Captain needs to be ready to commentate lobby for 4.
Zerlak needs to start the lobby. I've messaged him twice.
A couple of people just left. I've gone into the race lobby with Exalted or someone. I got sucked in. I'm guessing you're about to be too, Captain. Yeah, David Clerk is fast. There is still going to be a little bit of time in this, so if Sherlock can get him an invite. That will be on Monday or Tuesdays, Zorro. Probably Tuesday, because I'm hosting D1 on Monday night. I'm commentating their lobby. And then, so the lobby I host on Tuesday will be yours. Hello, Nova. Entering with a foxy. I believe with the numbers, I believe everybody in this lobby will be progressing. It was the top 16, but then that will maybe allow, if it's under 16, to allow the extra spaces to go to the extra lobbies, or the later lobbies. Maybe if say there's the 4, if it's only maybe one spot extra on the lobbies, or like the highest point qualifiers if there's just the 3. But we'll get to see. I get to keep my eye out on who I feel I can race a bit more cleanly with next week, who I need to avoid a little bit more, who's not quite as didn't get an invite. He's not on my friends list. I'm not sure. I can't invite anyone sudden. I could literally only invite the few people that were on my friends list. Captain did look through and he has got everybody invited. Hotring is invited as well, so then I can see his name just there. Hotring Vader 510 in the MSFT crew. And McLean Met. Nice. Sometimes over here can be nice. Would much rather sunny Spain or something though. Nah, I do. I like the mixed weather of the UK. Sometimes it's a little bit too overcast, but I prefer it nice and chilled. There is session launching. A couple of people were getting their invites a little bit late accepting them. We are starting 12 minutes late, so Me and Captain are going to be a touch short on time between lobbies.
Yeah, I guess guys are going to have to make the points up.
Yep.
It's the best thing they can do. They've known about the times now for over a week. Not a lot we can other do than...
Exactly.
We will be attempting to invite the people from Lobby 1 during the race while we can.
Yeah, and like it showed Hotring at the bottom of the list of invited players for me, so he did get an invite. He should be able to join throughout the event and accept that invite.
Here he is. Race 1, opening weekend of the champs, Vinewood.
Let me click that.
Here we go. And get the names above the guys so we can see who we're racing. Can we get that name? No. Just have another check there as we quickly look through. Guys go over the first jump. Should be a fairly nice race with fewer in the lobby. Here we go.
Oh, we've seen somebody explode. They are going to be able to take that risk. That is KS Walker. Again, I imagine we are going to see a couple of people come in throughout. A couple of people getting a little bit close to Maggio there through the corner.
Try and get the last couple of guys in that we're missing.
Yeah, I'm just having sorry, I was a bit quiet for the beginning. I was just trying to advise Southern on how to try and get thingy in here, because he has been invited, so he should be able to accept the game invite.
Yeah.
Just didn't show up on his screen, I'm guessing because he was loading in or something.
Yeah.
But like, we tried our best. He was invited on my screen, so that's all I can advise. He should be able to accept it.
We did what we could, and there's nobody else online, so I'm not sure. I think Captain Mousecott must be having problems.
Like, we know Askew's having problems with storms. He's already contacted Captain, and that's all pre-arranged, and he's in lobby 3. Yeah, KSI did commit suicide, car. Bit of an explosion.
Here at lap times of around 53, 54 will be fast, 57, 56, 55 average.
Thomas
Hotring Lutz trying to get in.
Yep, medic. We need a mechanic and a mechanic. One to fix the car, one to fix the man. And there is going to be a minute between the races, so if anybody's wasn't on, there is still 9 races left, sorry, so there is plenty of time for them to get their points. I'm sure Zerlak will quickly check through his online invites. Online friends.
McLean will get you the invite back. I just see you joining with Hotring Vader. We will get you into the next race. It's just having the problem joining mid-race, I guess. On board with Maggio Magic.
Nice pull out of the slipstream, just missing the back end. No, it said it would have to be people that were already signed up or on the reserve list centre for today. But like I say, I can put you in touch with the Captain for the future to get you involved with the next Hotring stuff, and he's not 100% sure of the plan for the summer, but there is a plan for the summer event.
Absolutely, yeah. That probably will be revealed next week when it concerns, well, it concerns the people that are left in the tournament.
Yeet. Lovely stuff, thank you very much. Quick 5 people subs, lovely.
Looking back behind Maggio, spread out field, but we have only got half the lobby in at the moment.
Yeah, and like I say, so at the moment we're at numbers where we're going to see everybody qualify with McLean Man and what's his name, whatever his name is,
Hotring Vader on the
Hotring
way through
Vader.
also. Yeah.
That'll be up to 13, so there'd still be, what would that then be, 3 extra wild card spots?
Possibly, yeah, or the reserved highest losers from the 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that was what I meant with, well, yeah, like 3 highest place losers sort of thing, points wise.
Yeah. We'll do our best to get the guys back into the lobby now while we've got a small number of racers. There shouldn't be too much action going on in the opening race here. We will look down still. Do apologise for the opening race here. Oh, big bit of action there, but it seems like somebody got caught up.
Straight. Oh, there's one fallen back a little way. That is Krusty Ewok seemed to get caught up in that the worst. The other 3 seem to just get away with it.
We're looking at a time so far, 55.3 from Zerlak.
On the dark night, but he corrects himself nicely. We are just going to shift back and just keep an eye on everything. We are with Lyrium Ghost.
See the guys all in the air, they're great shots.
You can go back to Krusty here and properly get view of everybody. Bit of a brick on landing from Storm and Thomas. An early lead from Thomas. Now off in the distance. Hello, Crane. How you going, fella? Krusty seeing Lyrium get a bit caught up on the wall, just making sure he wasn't going to get caught up in any potential crash. Dark night, getting up Maggio's ass. That was the final lap. I think it was Exalted. Oh, that green car just on the right, but Exalted seemed to be more central than me. It is Exalted Ace just pipping it 0.1 or 0.097 between the two. Yeah, I'm doing lovely, thank you very much, Crane. Got a lot of Hotring today, then a 2v2 battle later. We have Unholy and Alex Oz v Spam Nicox. GG from Gary. Not a Southern Rose. Exalted Ace, Zerlak, Not a Southern Rose, Maggio Magic and Lyrium Ghost completing out top 5. Krusty Ewok, Storm, Dark Knight, Thomas Lux, KS Walker and Ronald McDonald completing the order. Happy birthday, Scarlord fella. I think it's Exalted just based on the times I saw through the week and that he got in the bits of practice I saw him doing the times. But it's tight, like they are, like there's Zerlak, Maggio, Krusty, and then I don't know the others quite as well. So I've not seen them race, I'm not quite sure of their times and stuff. But as we can see, Southern Rose right up there behind Zerlak and Exalted, so they're not going to be making it easy, these guys. I haven't seen Lyrium in the top 5. There is David Clerk joining. Hopefully we will be able to get in. Yeah, you know what Crane's like. He knows who he's taking the mick. But happy 17th birthday, fella. Let's go. That's sus, lad. But there's David Clerk, McLean Man and Hotring Vader. So we are up to 14. So that would maybe, unless we see another 2 people from the lobby join, see 2 potential highest place finisher spots across the next 4 lobbies for Captain to work out towards the end of the day. Good luck everybody coming in on the Discord from Simon. To the second race of the day.
Yep, sorry, here we go. We got a few more people joined in.
Yeah. We are onto Big Wiener Expressway. This is why Esco likes big wieners. It looks like we'll be starting with Mr. Rommel McDonnell. Oh, Dark Knight boy lags out. I think I saw somebody else's name pop up there as well. Okay, it was just the one that lagged out. We have lost
Dark Knight. On board with Rommel. As we go down.
Just pop back. It's going to take a little longer to load in on this player. It's David Clerk I've popped in on. He's chatting away in game chat, giving people beef already, claiming they've cheated getting into their lobby early, claiming some early points.
No, he wasn't online.
Yeah, I know, I am joking. He's just giving beef.
Okay.
It showed, no, it showed you, like, we were there chatting, trying to get him invited, and I messaged him on Discord saying, show online, lad, let us invite you.
Yeah.
He's there just giving these racers beef, saying, I wasn't here, you can't say you beat me fairly.
Board with Rommel from our CRH.
Exactly, third house, the banter.
Getting through the opening lap. As we look round at the guys, we have got a lobby now of what? 13 now. So as one entered, one left. We will take a quick look and see if we can get some of the guys in if they're online, but we are missing a couple now. I don't think they are going to make it.
So that's the thing though, is what would be the rule, Captain, like halfway through, or would you still let them come in later than that and take their place, or put them into the highest points mix sort of thing then? I don't know.
No, they can just, if anybody misses it, they can come when they join. If they miss their time...
If they miss it completely, that's when it's the issue, yeah.
Then the only way they're going to have another go is if there's an open space later.
Yeah.
But there isn't. The first qualifier was the only one which had 2 or 3 missing. I think there's only one other lobby with 1 missing and everything else is full.
Yeah. Because Askew's taken one of the spots from later.
And that was, well, that's it, so they're all full. That's it, yeah.
So if you do know any of the guys that are involved, then send them a quick message, tell them to get on for a race or 2, even if they can't stay for the whole thing, because like if they get enough to get into the top 16 in their lobby, they're through.
Yeah, and there's only 13 in this lobby currently, so...
Hello, Goku! So yeah, we've got space for what, another 2? We've already got some points on Dark Knight. I'm guessing he's going to join back and crank up a few more points.
Yeah.
So there's an easy 2 qualification spots left for people that were supposed to be in this lobby.
Exactly, and we just look and take the
Dark Knight you can get, say you can get Lucy on in the next half an hour for the last few races. You have to race clean. There are, like, you will lose your points if you don't wait for people and stuff like that, Crayon. Like, that's what makes this exciting, is you're having to try and race clean with each other. There are some accidents and that makes it all exciting when the mistakes creep in and stuff like that, but like they're actually trying to race nice and tight together. Little bit of rubbing is racing, but no spinning and pit manoeuvres. Oh, Storm gets away with that. looks like he just took a wide line. Maybe he's just trying to ease
He tapped
himself.
Storm, but he was trying to slow down, but he ended up in the wall himself.
Okay, and Storm didn't actually collect the inside wall.
No, unless there's lag on the screen. Two incidents, same incident. We're gonna just move
Nice,
away
official.
from Hotring Vader and go on to McLean.
Welcome to the stream.
Nice to
Gucci, I smash Ukraine. You would smash Crane, I know you would, Gucci. You're sus lad.
Look across the field, you see the guys there, 6 abreast. He said breast.
Claire.
He's trying to come in there. Not possible.
David, Claire,
Backing up.
Thomas looks on that right side. McLean, Man, KS, Walker, Maggio, Magic, Storm, Rommel, McDonald, Zerlak, all in a bit of a line here. Lyrium Ghost just shifting up into first or second or third place. Can't quite see positions with the tubes.
Come out
You
the
can
tube
see
exit.
they're all quite safe with the tube exits. I imagine that could get riskier as the stunt racers come into things a little later on. I know if I've got any clear air around me, I'm loop exiting the tubes.
Could be some mid-air collisions later. Looking forward to that.
Hopefully this is
Just
the only
behind the
lobby
pack.
where there's not even players. Yes, I'm hoping, like the later lobbies is, I think this one just struggles because it's earlier time zones for some people and stuff like that, and the later lobbies are usually the full ones, and then next week it should all be full because it's people that have qualified from this week and that. So there'll be even less issue with dropouts.
Big hit
That
from Hotring Vader.
went spinning. Hotring Vader, was that a brick or a hit little
I think it was a brick.
on landing? Because he just seemed to bounce up, maybe lightly landed on someone's car.
Yeah, no one else was involved. Oh, Maggio on the side of Storm corrects it well. Little pit from each. Thomas looks like McLean. No, I'm just by the side of you.
Oh yeah, he got slightly pinched there. That landed on his back left as he landed, and it bricked him. But that wasn't Zerlak's fault 'cause he drifted underneath Zerlak.
Yeah.
Zerlak was nice and straight. That was just a really fortunate incident for Hotring. Oh, I'm gonna move back just a touch so we can try and get a good view of this whole little group. How many players are a bit further back? I think we can go back to like Thomas or Rommel and still be mainly with the mix.
Apparently people couldn't hear me, so I'm going to have to check these settings.
Oh,
Now we're cooking. There we go.
that's so...
Somehow my settings had all changed to off.
how weird.
That's crazy. Good job, Viking. Thanks for
Yeah,
letting me know,
thanks,
bro.
Viking lad.
Here we are again then. Champs weekend.
Looks, has pulled a level. Yeah, Captain's going to quickly reintroduce his
yeah.
side of it.
We're looking only at 13, 14 in the lobby at the minute with a few missing. We are on race 2. Welcome everybody to the opening weekend, opening race.
I must have
Lobby.
sounded like a crazy man at the beginning where I was actually having a conversation with you.
No, it was set off, so it wasn't even sharing your voice.
Oh, fuck. Well, on my
Yeah.
side, what about my side? Was your voice sharing for the people's streams?
No, on your stream you're talking to yourself.
Exactly. I look like a crazy man. I wasn't crazy. Captain is here with me. He's not in my head.
Little rush. It's going to be a run to the line. Zerlak's going to take the win.
Oh, Thomas looks, just gets out of it, and then he just pulls to the right on Thomas just to make sure he is just in the checkpoint. That's the
Yeah,
sort
we
of
got
thing
you,
I
Reggie.
was practicing in practice a little bit. Like if I had the lead and then somebody was in my slipstream behind, I was looking behind me, see which way they pull out, and then slightly ease that way, so they have to pull even further away from the checkpoint without actually hitting them or nothing. And thank you, had popped by my stream as well, Viking. Thank you very much, lad. Is gonna have to get you thinged a little later on. I've heard Cap this whole time. It's Cap. They couldn't. So they could hear you on my stream.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
On my
Esco
stream,
could
we
and
couldn't hear
that,
anything.
yeah.
It was silent.
How weird. How? No wonder they. Oh,
Mate, I haven't changed that
No, I
since
know.
last week.
You wouldn't have done.
No. There's been no update either, so...
Unless somebody did a stream in the party and you didn't fancy showing your voice and you forgot, because we do smoke. It happens to me sometimes, Cat.
Not even...
Occasionally. Them late nights with the boys, you know. Yeah, 6 seconds. Yeah, catch-up is on for a lot of these, Gucci. It's the non-contact ones that have catch-up off. It's what forces the racing to be tight. As the tournament goes on, there's more catch-up off and non-contact stuff, and it goes a little bit less down to the randomisation of the catch-up, but it's Hotring racing. It's what you have to do. It's what they actually do in NASCAR and Hotring as well. Like, a car gets into the lead, and it is one of the only motorsports where they begin to limit the engine. So I'm fully in agreement for catch-up being used for Hotring and stuff. It just doesn't make sense in a Tally GTO because they don't do it for that style of racing, or F1. Like, I don't get catch-up in them race lobbies. Hotring, it's completely fine because they do use it. But it is what leads to the really tight racing. We are seeing Dark Knight rejoin. Like, you just can't get to grips with the actual car physics at all with catch-up on. Like, if an Italy GTO in first place with catch-up on going round a corner, you can basically do that at full speed. You don't need any tapper brakes. You can just feather the throttle and ease yourself around. Like, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, bit of Hotring today, Redskio. I'm racing at 4 PM UK and then commentating the next two afterwards, and then back to stunts tonight for Unholy and Alex Oz versus Spam and Nicox. Yeah, I did watch it. I was watching a bit of your stream while I couldn't sleep last night.
Here we go.
Because I had commentary, Zazoro. I commentated at 9 PM and then commentated, or 8 PM, and then I commentated at 10 PM for Pinky and Peg versus Rezkio and Sirod. And then the Masters of Endurance. We are with Magic. We've got Exalted Ace and Zerlak on his inside. And big overtake from KS Walker down the middle. And hello, Balafella.
Big, wild Hotring Vader and Krusty.
Big smash. One of them still facing the wrong way. Dark Knight getting all up the back end of Lyrium, gets off the throttle, little dab of brakes keep him out of it. Now, depending on the parkour, I've got my own definition of fun. Face-to-faces and really hard parkours are not in it. Nice gentle parkours to middling parkours are my bag. And like contact races and stuff like that. Oh, it's getting a bit tight. Somebody did hit the tyre wall really hard. I think that may have been David Clerk. There's quite a few back there at the moment. We are going to just move back just so we can see this whole pack as Maggio does pop his nose up into first. I did tell you, Gucci, like, this stuff is actually a lot of fun. It's not like, until you're like through to the semi-finals and stuff like that, you can take it a touch more casually as a higher end driver. Someone like me needs to sweat it out a little bit, but can use it to improve on game mechanics and all that sort of stuff, and just handling a car that they're not used to, so it improves my adaptability and stuff for the future, and contact racing too, getting used to that. This car's perfectly built for contact racing in GTA.
Nice opening lobby. Shouldn't be too much.
Yeah, that might be a little bit tough for me. Psycho and Tunts are a little level above me. I might have been on the DNF side.
Maggio shouldn't have been coming over there like that. I don't think he shouldn't have taken the strip.
Cross, hopefully he will wait up. Joe is one of the guys that usually plays by the rules. Exalted just caught a bit of the back end of Thomas, and that caused him to go wide into Southern, but nothing came of that as Exalted did get out of the power nicely. Feathering the throttle early from Southern Rose, collecting the checkpoint. We did fit, in fact I'll save that because I'm racing at 4 PM. Need to keep certain tips for myself today. Remember, I'm a bit of a competitor, not just a fact sharer.
Move forward onto not a Southern Rose instant there between
Dark
Lyrium Ghost and Maggio.
It's all been nice and clean.
Maggio was at fault coming across there for that strip from the left. He shouldn't have been coming over there.
Maybe just hitting a bit too much steering input on the boost. It usually gives you a little bit too much.
Yeah, it came from left on the road across to try and hit the strip, but Lyrium Ghost had the line of the strip from the right side, so it was his run. Rose just hanging back behind.
Yeah, just sticking on the back of the pack. This is where I seem to like to sit. Maybe more where Dark Knight is, just right on the back of the pack. So I'm in the slipstream, ready to go.
Yeah, big.
Oh, somebody just drives off there. That was Lyrium Ghost just drifting off the track, taking his eyes off things a little bit there, I believe. It wasn't any contact with him, he did just drift off.
Sticking on board with not a Southern Rose from the Misfit crew. Just biding her time at the back here. Nobody needs to be making any stupid moves as we currently still don't have 16 players, so everyone's qualifying.
They just need to keep it nice and clean.
From David Clerk, but nothing too sinister. Through. Oh, another little tap on the back. Rose just needing just to be careful.
It was Crusty just going a bit aggressive on the curbs and just drifted off the track on the right side.
It was Crusty, was it?
Yeah, he was all on his own. There was nothing. There was no incident with anyone else. It looks like he still might get himself back into the mix if there is another lap after this, but anything less than that and he's going to be maybe struggling.
Go to Storm.
Yeah, curb boost is allowed, brake boosting is allowed if you can do it. You just have, if you cause an accident because you're being too aggressive with the curb boosts and stuff, then you have to wait and you lose the time. So you just have to be safe, not overly aggressive. Like if you're just swaying back and forth gently, not too aggressive, then people can adjust to that. It's not going to cause them any issues with their overtakes like Zerlak's doing there on the right side. Like Exalted just snapping back a bit more aggressive, but there you see he's snapped into a nice clean just little bumping. But with the catch up on when you're in first place, there's not as much point doing it until the final lap. You just try to stay nice and clean, make sure you're in the position to take advantage of it all closing up and coming together at the end. See people just trying to find their position. Still Southern playing it really nice and cautiously, not wanting to pop up really right up to the front, but not wanting to get too far away. Does have a little sniffer first, as I mentioned, that she seemed just a little tentative. Howdy doodly major.
We've got watching on the 482 channel.
24 over here as well.
Yeah, 24, 25 fluctuating up and down. Major Wanker just been made an administrator on the 482 channel. Now we know who he is. A moderator, sorry. First thing, Major Wanker, kick rescue.
Somebody got spun at the end. I think that it was the green car, I think, of Lyric Lyrium, if he was in that green car, but with everybody having their points, qualification, no issue. Medic from third house, yep, that spin would have caused a little bit of whiplash, I'm sure. Well, they need a physiotherapist or a chiropractor for that. Yeah, Zerlak was the one at the end, but it was a green car I saw spinning out. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Zerlak that accidentally caught his back end and then was just waiting up to make sure. 104.9 from Krusty, having not been caught by catch up at all through that. Got a really nice clean run, clean time, and the guy's a little bit further back for 5 seconds. Hello, detention fella. I will be streaming my lobby as well. There's myself and Psycho, and I think you'll know, some of you will know, Exafy from Viper's streams. And then the Hotring guys will know a lot of the fellas in there, other than me, Psycho and Exafy, really. We've got the Caveman, Danish Power, Savvy, Filed, or Pragmatic, however his name is. Preferred to be said, Giraffe, Hackney Devil, Raven Killer, myself, Snaky Pie, Doovers, Exafy, a bag of dough, Muscle, Be More Code, a couple of these. Let me in fact go to the website and get the actual updated list. Where was that here? So yeah, is the Caveman, the Danish Power, Savvy, Pragmatic, Giraffe, Hackney Devil, Raven Killer, then Killer, myself, Snaky Pie, Big Boom, Tonight, XV, a Bagdo, N Muscle, Be More Code, GNL, Swift, Psycho, Regisocks, iRock, Greg 98, DPG, KXN, GUGLY1K, Nugget and Shadow Blazing for my lobby at 4 PM. And we are into Scuba, so it is non-contact. We will be looking for the fastest times and consistency with the throttle control, braking points and the like here. You should see the faster drivers be able to gain a little bit of a points advantage from the pack. If they've not had the luck. Yep, Gary Goudini in the 6 PM one. I'll be reading through the list of races in that lobby just before my one or at the end of this one. But I will still be giving a bit of information, and with being part of the commentary team, I can pop in to this party with captains still.
This will be a lineup and go on 30 seconds.
Q4 looks to be the hottest. From my perspective, just because I'm in it, it's Q2 all the way, bitches. But no, Q4 does look to be tasty. Got my boy Esco in that one as well. Let's see my builds. They're all queuing up. It'll be a 30-second start. Ooh.
And we're away.
This did seem to get clean start. Thomas Fox with him. Nothing too suspicious with that at all. Couple going at the same time. Magic, really nice exit speed through the first corner. Gets right back onto the back of Exalted Ace. And Thomas Nice braking point, accelerating through the exit, picking up a couple of positions really cleanly onto the back of the Dark Knight boy. Tiny slide, corrected nicely, exalted, no it wasn't exalted, just up ahead in second place with Maggio leading the way. Crest the hill, just ruining Storm's braking point slightly, having to overbrake 25.311 from Maggio first lap, take off to 30 seconds, and you're already just a couple of seconds behind my best lap. I did manage to get a high 52.
Taking a little lead on the two, but Maggio with a nicer line, and Ace high over there to move over to the rumble strip to get that bit of extra speed. We look behind, front two pulling a little gap away with Ace trying to go with them. All into that bottom corner there with the slow down strips on the outside. Ace coming under a little bit of pressure from the Dark Knight boy as we go around.
Start to move
bend
forward. Storm just falling off behind Chaos Walker, not able to quite see what's going on with the front. Little side corrected with the blue wall there, nicely from Chaos Walker. Tiny little slide into the entry, but exalted Dark Knight just beginning to ease away again, just that extra bit of braking and throttle control.
Zerlak must have had a problem.
Through the corner. Zerlak down to third.
Giving away first place.
It's down to fourth as well as he tries to get back into the rhythm of the track. 51.348 from Zerlak, fastest lap. 51.726 from Maggio. 52.243 from Exalted Dark Knight Boy with a .174. So our top five's lap times. Chaos Walker 52.440. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of collisions and stuff with the lobbies. Like, certainly if your lobbies are over the 16, because that's when people are going to be a little bit more forceful trying to get their points as they need to here and there on that final lap. But as we're seeing here, hopefully at least in general people are trying to race clean. There are going to be mistakes, but we can accept that a little bit easier than proactive cuntiness.
On board as the packages spread themselves out. Zerlak still challenging
the
Dark Knight boy.
Oh, his time down to a 51.3 as well. 51.620.
Ace just trying to shake off excuse me, Maggio Magic. Maggio sticking with him. Dark Knight boy just holding off Zerlak. I think the four there, yeah, they've made the gap just to the next guys behind them. Stick here with Dark Knight Boy and Zerlak. Oh, Dark Knight Boy wide on the slowdown strip, but glitched through them.
No improvement on the time. Maggio down to a 51.9 as well, making it hard for Exalted to shift him.
Dark Knight won't just go away. Different lines from Zerlak and Dark Knight Boy, cancelling each other out on different corners. Both pushing now, looking to rein in Maggio, who just seems to be taking his foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, he's just falling off the back of Exalted a little bit there.
Yeah, Dark Knight Boy smells it, but he's gone too wide into that corner. Can he get the power down now on the rumble strips?
Does he? He's just eased away from Zerlak a little. He's closing up on Maggio. He's getting good boost off the curbs, Dark Knight Boy.
Maggio just realising he's not needing to push it. Come round
through the final.
Takes the win for Ace. Maggio second, Dark Knight third.
Whew. Look at them lap times. 150 or 51.348 from the Zerlak best lap. Exalted Maggio, Dark Knight Boy, Zerlak, KS Walker completing the top 5. Thomas Lux, Storm, Christie, Ewok, David Clerk and Southern Rose top 10.
Ace with an early lead.
Yeah,
so
he's got
Maggio. Dark Knight 25 points
lead
plus
at
the
top.
4 points that they had from first race, so on to 29.
Oh, and is that Askew actually in?
Yeah, Askew made it, powerless
Nice,
back on, but it
yeah.
might go off again, but I told him
He's got a
even
point.
if you make a race, exactly.
He's got a point already at this rate, unless somebody comes in and beats it, he's qualified.
Exactly.
If he can't make the later lobby because of the storms, he's through already. Nice.
Yeah, he can't make the later lobby either now, so
Yep.
this is his
That frees
shot,
up a spot for somebody from this lobby, maybe. Right, does free up a spot if they get in touch with you quick enough.
Yeah, we will see what we get. It's going to be cutthroat action in the next lobbies. Like I said, they're all full. One space in the next 4 lobbies, so full lobbies,
So
here we come.
you can hear that on stream. We can't show any more favouritism than that. So if you know somebody that's not made this lobby, tell them to message Captain. You can put the first one into the lobby.
Yeah.
What everybody will be going through from this lobby is there are supposed to be 24 in the lobbies and then it's 16 progress, but with this lobby being a bit short on numbers, with it being a bit earlier for some, it's looking like they've overslept and such, caught up with in real life stuff and have been unable to make it. If the other lobbies stay as full as they are, there is just the one spot. But then if people after the first have been in touch with Captain as well, you can maybe rejiggle things if people can't make it and step out, and they can become like reserves for the later lobbies to keep them as full as possible, because it is what we all want, really. We all want the racers as well. As much as it's nice to take a nice easy progression, we're here for the racing. And then from next week onwards, with it being people that have qualified already, it should be a lot more full throughout the day. It'll be a lot less dropouts because people know what they've got themselves into.
We'll wait, look on board with Krusty first time.
Goes for an extra little curb boost on the ramp, and that little bump from Hotring Vader did just ruin his speed a little bit as he feathered his throttle to keep out of any trouble. There is a no slipstream here, so this is all about the positioning into that final corner. Really, you want to be, again, I need to keep that information a little bit for myself, what I've sort of found out, but like, not even first place being caught by catch up early on up the hill. Couple of people just catching the two ball there on the exit. Few too many people trying to exit at once. Exactly, Dragon. That is what Captain's aiming for. It's what I'm aiming for with the stunt side a little bit. Might never quite get to that level, but I would like to see it all grow out as much as possible.
Just announcing now that with everybody qualified and making up for the delay, we will be knocking down Diamond Casino to 3 laps until you had to 4 laps.
To shorten the time a touch as well for us, and the delay, yeah.
Unless we currently get over 16 players, we will revert to the original laps. However, if it stays this way, we will be lowering them.
That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Best lap so far with Maggio Magic, 33.555. Just seen a couple of people. They are shortening the gap back up, regaining the lost time to that tube wall. Krusty, the only one to go on the right side. That should see him nice and safe through the tube. As we shift over to Dark Knight Boy, just in the back middle of this pack. Oh, gonna land on. Oh, he does land on Lyrium. And he couldn't correct the car, and he takes a third out along the way. Not a lot he could do with that. That was a bit of a racing incident, landing on Lyrium, and just the car spinning, hitting KS Walker as well. We'll move forward onto not Southern Rose, Rommel or Southern.
Just easing away around the second lap into the third. We have 5 laps here on the speed sheet. Slipstream is off, so we know, as we call it, sandbagging going on up the last hill here. Will be a race to the line.
Thomas Lux was just trying to hold his line. Clean man. Give him a bit of a tap. Askew there on the right side in the mix, trying to get himself some good points in his second race of the lobby. So we've got Maggio and Krusty on that right side tube this time. The rest of them in this left hand one.
Nobody else online that should have been here currently, so go back to the racing action. We're sticking on board with Krusty a second. Guys coming out the tube. Oh yeah.
No incidents this time. No bricks from anybody. Looks like everybody behind, nice and clean as well. Hotring, Vader, KS Walker and Lyrium Ghost. It's just a Dark Knight Boy struggling a bit further back. Him taking a bit longer to get back up to pace, with his accident being the biggest. Bit of a brake boost at the top of the hill from Rommel. Nice to see, nice to see.
Move off Krusty. We're going to try to move off Krusty onto Thomas Lux from the Cush crew.
Lyrium and Hotring did just accidentally, I think it was an accident, Lyrium Ghost and him just coming together did wait up for him instantly, but without the slipstream being there, it's not going to be, it's easy for the pair to catch up again. They're not too far back. Doesn't actually look like Hotring waited maybe as long as he could have done. Let's just have a quick pop back and check the distance. Yeah, he's side by side with him, that's fine. He did wait up best he can. There won't be any points deduction for Hotring. I do think it was a bit of a racing incident. They both just turned left and right on each other at about the same time.
Chaos Walker doing flips with that. Krusty breaking off the rumble strip, but holds it well.
Yeah, you have to be careful landing on them curbs.
Yeah, especially if it's slam suspension, it just bites you. Going over the hill, I think, for what is the 4th time, the lap remaining. Sticking on board with Thomas Lux.
Got a couple of people coming back up behind. David Clark just in this back mix, and yeah, Prestige. I have. I'm taking part as well. I've been really enjoying the practicing I've been putting in this week with learning how some of the different drivers race and how you have to react and change your driving style slightly to everyone, basically, because everybody's different. And you have to be ready to adjust to that slightly, whether they're a bit more aggressive or you know you can race really clean with them a bit closer. Like me and Viking spent a race like literally rubbing side by side, spamming fingers at each other for 2 or 3 laps. Just getting to know each other on track a little bit. I'm not in his lobby this week, but if I qualify, maybe I will be next.
Yeah,
and that boy's going to get fingered.
Full bad boy, okay, for the final time. Out the tube we come, should be a clean enough exit. We
Yeah,
don't need to
everybody does
spin
go through. Gary
Look behind
Houdini
there.
explaining it.
Couple of cars just lagging at back behind the pack a little bit. Not lagging in terms of jumping, but just not being able to get on the back of the pack without the slipstream.
David Clerk, Zerlak and McLean, man, may be going to struggle into this final section because they are just a little further back from the pack, so I am going to move forward. It's like Thomas looks here, he seems to be just on the back.
Stay on board with Askew because he just cuts down in front of Krusty.
Could be in good
He's
position.
nearly on the back of Storm.
Askew gets spun out. He did catch Storm and then he got caught up.
Caused the crash, yeah.
Oh, Thomas looks does just catch the back of Krusty's car and it spins him out, not Krusty. So that is just a racing incident. Didn't cost Krusty. It gave maybe Krusty a bit of extra boost going over the crest of the hill. So Krusty would be appreciative of that little bump, but Thomas wishing he'd feathered or little tap a brake. And Krusty does take the win with the bump boost from Thomas there. Yeah, I don't do too much contact racing really. And Maggio, as long as nobody beats your points, I guess that would be the case to answer your question on Discord. But then if people did come in and beat your points with it only being halfway, so you might want to stick around for another race or two just to be sure, Although with 44 points, I think you're doing pretty alright. The way things stand, Krusty Ewok moving up into 5th place with 30 points. Exalted Ace, Maggio Magic, Zerlak, Dark Knight and Ewok are the top 5 with 15 points separating them 1st to 5th.
Alright, we are off. As we've said, we're knocking down the laps. 1 here on Diamond Casino, because we don't have 16. There we go.
There we go.
Go. On board with Maggio Magic. We're going to move just back from Maggio in a second. On the fire, and away we go.
I can't hear a Hoover, so unless it's in your background.
I can hear a Hoover.
I can't, maybe it's my mic, hold on.
Dark Knight tapped out there by somebody straight away.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was my headset.
That was a tap by somebody.
Exalted Ace gets a bit spun out in the tube.
We're waiting. Did anybody wait for Dark Knight Boy?
Askew
No, we're going to have to
seems to be
that.
feathering up. It's back on the power now. Maybe a little bit early. Did maybe seem to go into the back of Exalted there.
We're going to have to look at who that was.
He is feathering heavily, just making sure he picks him up now. Good lad, Askew. Good lad, man. Little tap of the horn from Exalted, appreciating him feathering.
One of the guys did get Dark Knight Boy at the beginning and didn't wait. I'm just trying to work out whose car it was. I think it was Lyrium Ghost. Oh, big collision in the air there.
Askew gets caught this time.
Oh, big hit after.
Oh,
after
Exalted
touch.
Ace gets picked up this time. Askew could feather the throttle to pick him up, but does just hammer it down and try and get onto the back of the pack. flipping.
By Delirium Ghost.
Okay, with that, he did land on the back of Exalted's car. That was more of a racing incident than Askew's fault, but Askew did do a lovely thing waiting for him.
Flying across there.
Racing together now, 4 players with Slipstream trying to catch up with the main pack of 6 really. Rommel McDonald just ahead.
Little tappy there from Hotring Vader and Case Walker to get it together. McLean sticking
And
away
now
from
up to a pack of 10, 11 at the front. Clean man.
Enjoy these lobby while you can, guys.
On the inside.
It won't be like this again. Oh, Lyrium just getting caught up there on the wall and pushing a couple out. Lyrium needs to be careful there of the line that they're taking.
Yeah, them walls on the inside, they're not smooth. They can brick you and they cause you to jolt out into the pack, causing big incidents. Exalted taking a nice safe exit. A lot of speed and flipping from KS Walker. He holds that nicely in the end. Almost landed on the downward slope. He had a lot of airtime there. Oh, Rommel McDonald does land on the downward slope. Lovely stuff.
From the VSOP crew. Lyrium Ghost just driving through Ace. Lyrium needs to start calming down. That's not how you drive.
Just not quite in control of the car there. Maybe a bit of lag as well. It could be the internet. The car not seeming to have been in the brakes even after he'd hit him. I'm guessing he was already feathering and braking by that point, hopefully.
Yeah, as we move on to the final lap.
Askew sandwiched between KS Walker and Krusty. Krusty just up behind Askew before the tube. Trying to make sure they all get in safely.
Appreciate your message there, Dingy Doppler. That's why we look. That's
Hello, Bradley.
Sticking on board with Ace. Coming round, final few corners. The one tapping, but needs to remember they've already all qualified, so.
Yeah, everybody will be making it through. Hello, Yumpy, how you going, dude?
Viper, how you doing, buddy? Getting yourself ready, G'd up for lobby 4. Come out the tubes. Ace just looking
pulling
for a way
away
through.
from Zerlex AS there nicely before tube exit. Exalted Ace, really nice tube exit again onto the downward slope.
We look across at the pack. We're going to stick with Ace for this final run to the line.
Just trying to get in to that slipstream and onto
Ace
the curbs.
there's a couple of taps there.
Get onto the curbs, Askew. Onto the curbs, lad, and charge for the line.
Oh, Ace
could be a first place, lad. Get on it. Little bump from Thomas. Keep it, lad. Go on, Askew. It's first or second, maybe third there, lad. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Big collisions on the final hill.
Yeah, I'm doing great, Yumpy. A little bit tired. I couldn't get straight to sleep after the bit of racing with you guys last night.
That was a rough
bit
finish
of an early
on the right-hand
start.
side.
But adrenaline will be seeing me through. I'm racing it in 50 minutes as well, just over.
Yeah, Gary, oof, that was a hard finish on the right side. I think Starstrider was looking on the left.
Yeah, Askew did get second. Just held the curbs and line after a little bump boost from Thomas. But it did look nice and clean on my side around Askew, and then I could see the car spinning on the line after they'd gone across, sort of thing. So I think we might see what happened there, but I think you caught that. And vamos, greetings from Austria.
Maggio with the 54
Just giving
points.
a light reminder for some of the guys to keep it a bit clean, not to make stupid moves, certainly not in a lobby like this where they don't need to be pissing people off. for future lobbies where they're then going to hold their line a bit more aggressively and such against you, because you spun them out in a lobby where you're all qualifying.
It's the problem with the random draw, you know. Don't make enemies, because you could face a couple of the same people again from this qualifier in the next round. So nobody should be making enemies, but nobody should win that bad. You're all through.
No,
Save your driving.
I hopefully made a couple of friends during qualifiers just by waiting for accidents I didn't cause at all. Just pick them up and help them with slipstream.
Yeah.
Just try to, you know, just easing my way in, trying to show that, you know, I'm a good boy.
If you crash, yeah, that's what the whole point. You crash someone out, you wait, you get back together. Oh, you just leave them and lose.
And if you don't, even if you don't, like, if you know the person and you're like in a party with them and it's the first or second lap, wait for them and slipstream back up and use that to help you position into the final lap and come up from behind with the slipstream with your mate.
Exactly.
You can play it really smart and a little bit tactically, knowing who you can trust and stuff like that.
Let's see. There we go. Yeah, the glitch is not going to be in effect this race. Ace is not fast enough, and let everybody come there. So no problem. You know straight away if it comes in effect, because Ace would have gone.
Yeah.
So he didn't catch it, and people were already on him, or he slowed up, so it's perfect. There we are, Chiliad. So like putting it on the morning setting, but it does look kind of nice, so we're not going to be good.
Yeah, as long as it's nice and clear, it's good enough for me.
Oh, big incident down on the inside there.
Oh yeah, a couple of cars getting hung up together. That looked like it's Exalted Ace and Zerlak.
We believe they're in a party together, so they will be apologising to one another.
Yeah.
Teammates, not today, but our crewmates.
Oh, usually racing together.
Yeah.
Over the curbs from Krusty, just nice and gently, not even really letting the car drift too far over that white line on the inside. Just trying to get the line before the tyre wall, keeping himself away from the red car of Maggio. Not wanting to swing aggressively down into the slipstream from Hotring Vader, just sticking to the middle of the track on this first lap, just seeing how people filtering into the narrower section.
Moving on to Storm from HPS1, I think that's Hotring Pro Series 1 crew.
Back a bit with Southern Rose, knowing that she... is Southern a she? I shouldn't really gender assign until
Rose
I know.
is a she.
Yeah. Knowing that she does sit just a little back, allowing me to see the mix in the field for the first lap or two. Keeps herself well in it, but out of trouble.
Look overhead.
Cool Story bro in there. Toy Story logo style. Quite like that.
Oh, big crash again down on the inside.
Southern doing really nice to adjust late to Maggio's extra grip and pull down the hill.
Look around, nice view of the sun in the background for the highlights video. Oh, another big tap there again, but they saved it.
They've held that nicely.
Yeah, Jesus. On to Thomas Lux. Hotring Vader
Walker
making
goes up to the outside, quite aggressive. Good job there was nobody on his outside there.
Yeah.
Bumps on that corner do make it slightly harder to control the trajectory or the angle of the car perfectly through the corner, and there is a little extra kink at like the midpoint where it turns a little sharper. Southern does just miss out on the slipstream. See the whole pack ahead. Lyrium Ghost on the right. We've got Thomas Lux and Hotring Vader on the left. Fastest time 1:28.835 from Exalted Ace. Jesus Christ, I stumbled over that word a little bit there. Oh, I've run out of coffee.
I know, mate, I'm going to have to go get my first monster of the day. Shouldn't drink it, never drank it really, but I feel like I'm going to have to today. Oh, Dark Knight hitting a bit of lag on the wall and hitting Krusty.
Yeah, he gets away with that. It didn't
Save
cause
it.
any real issue. It didn't show him hitting Krusty really on my screen either.
Just for kind of, yeah, Viper, it'll be separate streams just for my own and business 482's.
Yeah, and I'll be starting up a stream for each one, so it's all named. The racing one's going to be called My Racing One rather than Commentating, so they're all nicely titled and labelled.
Exactly, and if I do miss anything on the titles, I will be amending them later on this evening.
And then you won't have. Then you won't have to go like 8 hours into the stream to find bits on captains in the future.
Exactly, yeah.
For the later lobbies and stuff. Big crash and spin behind. No, somebody caught the back of Southern and Maggio a little bit, and it caused them to spin out. It wasn't Southern or Maggio's fault.
Look at the stream here. I'm just referring to the stream. Oh, it was Maggio Magic that tapped the guy up the ass.
Okay, was it? It looked like Maggio was ahead on mine.
That sent Lyrium off to the right-hand side, which in turn then took out Storm, but Storm saved it. But again...
Okay, yeah, the green car spinning ahead. I just missed that somehow. Don't know how. I was watching and didn't notice that.
No, and with there being no points comparison to each qualifier today, there'll be no penalties issued for this first lobby. It doesn't make any difference.
No, it doesn't matter because they're all qualifying, yeah.
Exactly. That's not to say there isn't penalties, but it makes no difference and only causes issues for no good coming of it.
Rommel holding his line on Maggio there. Maggio just a little bit heavy on the stick, maybe.
Unless somebody wants to win the playlist and believes they should have won, then by all means send a video, but don't waste your own energy.
Just like fully save your like proper complaints. Like feel free to approach people, ask them to race a bit cleaner than trying to get into the slipstream curbs behind Hotring trying to get across to the middle, but there was like 5 or 6 cars there ploughing in from the left. It looked relatively nice and gentle, nothing too aggressive, just coming together.
We got a little bit messy on the inside.
Yes, Hotring did come into the pack a little bit, but it was him that spun out.
Maggio again tapping the back of the guy. I think he's having lag issue because he just took him out. Maggio taking out
not
Rommel McDonald.
Too happy there. He is just going to take the DNF. It looked like he did have the time to finish.
Maggio realised as well and waited, and then in turn somebody drove into the back of Maggio. But it's, like I said, it's okay. I'm gonna just grab myself a quick refreshment.
You go grab your drink, Captain. Down to the final 3 races. We are heading in to El Gordo. Is it El Gordo or is it one of the raceways? I think it's Cush Raceway, then El Gordo. And then the TRRC Raceway or Speedway. Oh, TRRC is first. And then it's El Gordo, and then it is Cush.
We have lost Maggio now. So Maggio,
I think Maggio,
he's already made it. Yeah,
he's going to take his points. He did say in the
it's impossible for anybody to come and outscore him now. With 3 races to go and 45 available for 3 wins, they can't outscore his 55. So 54. So whatever it was there, and just check to be clear. Maggio finished on 55 points. So safely through to the next round. Yep, Zerlak can go when he's ready.
It's something you can do if you're in the same lobby as people. You can just go press options, go across to Friends, you can't do it through players in the same session. They have to be on your friends list, and then you click on the name and you go down to spectate.
But they can't do it with us because we're the only two in the lobby
Yeah,
allowed.
there's only no.
In.
It's a guy off PC just asking how we can spectate.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to try and jump in. But yeah, there's only 2 spectator spots, actual spectator spots, and then there's the spectator spots for racers joining in the middle of a race to fill up the however many in the lobby sort of thing. But
That's
then
stupid, though.
it is like it is. I just don't think they ever considered it. They just never even thought people would be spectating, really.
Yeah. I'm bored with
Zerlak, decent start, holding first.
With the Chaos Walker.
Goes good slipstream past the prop. Little dabs of the brake from Zerlak, just making sure he's got full control of the car around the corner.
Chaos Walker early lead, just been overtaken there by McLean.
Feather in, a dab of brake from Zerlak, avoids Askew nicely.
Early in the race.
Ooh, Thomas seemed to catch Storm. I'm not sure if Storm is waiting up, so I believe Storm believes it's his fault. Just going back to collect Thomas. Southern maybe getting caught up in an earlier incident as well. Yeah, seems to be catching the slipstream, just missing out of it with Thomas and Storm.
Little acknowledgement of the horn there from one to the other over the jump. Chaos Walker.
The guys on the right just
doing flips. Oh, Lyrium goes coming over the side.
Oh dear, Chaos Walker gets
big
really
crash.
caught up in that. The curb doesn't help Zerlak on coming off the bank to platform either, just catches the front left and spins him out.
Chaos Walker was doing an okay trick, but Lyrium goes coming from right to left, just
caught him.
Crossing paths.
And Zerlak getting all sorts of caught up in it. Trying to catch the slipstream of Dark Knight here. This is just
Chaos
2
Walker's
laps, this
made
is
a
the final
bad
lap.
Crash this time, and we'll just step away from Chaos
Forward
Walker.
bit up to Rommel McDonnell. Wide at the hood.
With McLean.
Oh, the bump just spins Rommel out, and he catches Storm. Yes, I think it was. Storm. He did just catch as he was trying to straighten out. Chaos Walker just coming by, and maybe he'll catch a bit of slipstream. It looks a bit far.
Big accident there.
We are going to move forward again, trying to catch the ending.
People need to learn the corner there and give way to
Vader,
one another. Lyrium goes off the inside. Oh. We're going to move back and just see what was going on there. That was
off the front a little way. They need to slipstream with each other to be picking up the pace and positions here. Got a long charge to go, these boys. Just missing Krusty slipstream, is he? Just catching it, I believe. Can't hear it though. Charge is on from Hotring. He's back up to 6th place, 7th place. Yeah. It's nicely.
Storm just at the inside of Krusty. As we run up the hill.
Bit lucky that these guys are all bunching up together and not like in a bit of a slipstream chain.
Yeah.
That'd really make it hard for.
Coming lobbies, we're going to see that.
That's what I've been discussing with a couple of my boys. Let's try and create a slipstream chain and work together.
Yeah, but watch out for the guys that see that train happening and are like, oh, I want to get on board. It's not all aboard. You
No.
know, it's selected stops. Oh, Thomas looks into the back of Ace.
Hotring Vader just staying as straight as possible.
Thomas
Swarm on his
must
right. They
have
are
known
coming
that he
up to the
caught
line.
Ace there.
Storm, good curb boosting.
Thomas must have known that he got Ace there.
That was. Wait, that's not the finish. Oh, that isn't the finish line, is it? It's
No,
the
not
next.
yet,
It
no.
looks similar though, doesn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, we're getting close, yeah.
Yeah. Can see there 6 people here on the inside. Couple on the inside.
Oh, Krusty losing
With
control on his own.
Askew. Exalted Ace. Clean
Try
Man.
and catch back to the front
Deb
before they
Flirt,
finish the race
Case
here.
Walker, Thomas Lux. Surrounding Hotring Vader. Coming over what I believe is the final jump.
Oh,
just
McLean
landing
just
on the
landed
top,
on the
but
front.
holds it nicely as he lands on the back of Chaos Walker.
We're coming around the final few bends now.
Yep.
McLean's going to have to watch
There's
Dark Knight doesn't
3
cut him
cars.
off here as they go around
They're going
together.
to pass under the tube. Hotring Vader is holding the lead. The guy's just bunching up behind him.
Around the
Holding
final
position.
left-hand turn, I do believe. Oh, Ace coming in there. Where's Ace going?
Slipstream.
Ace!
Hold your line.
Ace!
He gets
What
himself a
the
second place. Hotring Vader,
hell?
nice and clean. Good drive to come back. It don't look anything similar to the start and the midpoint, but just get
Don't worry about the
confused.
playlist.
.250. Didn't quite see the point there. Could get that off the stream. 50.81 was the fastest lap. So did get across the line in the end. She didn't quite make it, unfortunate stuff. McLean with the win. Fastest lap from KS Walker, 250.810. Top 5, Clean Man, Hotring, Vader, Storm, Zerlak and Askew. They've got touch dirtier in the past couple of races. These guys
Yeah, people
seem to
wanting
be
to win the list.
vying
It's like you don't need to win the list.
for points.
Yeah. Ooh, could it be raining on El Gordo?
Sounds
This'll
like
make
it's going to be.
things a little bit tricky.
It's going to make it really hard to be feathering at the throttle. I'm going to have a quick look at this GTA weather site and we'll have a little look-see look when the rain is due to stop. Oh, it's going to be 12 minutes. It's going to last for the event, for the race. It's full on rain, then drizzle afterwards. The next rain is can't figure out time. In-game time. Okay, next rain's not until 7:30. So not my lobby.
Okay, here we go. El Gordo in the rain is always a good event.
Tricky, spinny beast, I'm guessing. 30-second wait for the non-contact, just to get everybody on line with each other. Quick little look. Let's choose.
And we're off. On board with Not Southern Rose, leader of the Misfit crew, or Misfits. Just taking it steady. The boys are already pushing hard. I'm going to move away from Rose and let her do her thing and get on up to that pack that's already going hard. Rommel behind
Askew
as
running
well.
a little wide, having to get on the brakes.
Oh, everyone's off there, pushing so hard.
Storm, Lyrium, Chaos Walker and Southern Rose are now the top four. Feathering that little bit more carefully. Dark Knight Boy back on pace.
Go up to KS Walker.
Pushing Southern back down. Big slide though from Dark as he tries to push a little bit too hard. Rain really making it tricky for the faster guys to find that feathering point. Exalted Ace, Zerlak struggling.
Oh, KS Walker
Black as well.
inside there. Nice line by KS Walker.
Southern as well really closed the gap up on the front three. KS Walker just a bit aggressive on the wood as he pulls back down, sliding out, costing himself some time. Southern's really pulling herself back up into this, right onto the back of Lyrium Ghost. Easing herself through, turning nice and early back on the power and going up into third. Bit of extra boost from Lyrium on the wood. It's that little bit at the bottom of the slant that vibrates. Slide from Storm. Did allow the gap to close. Best lap so far is with Exalted Ace, 36.905. So that is a little way off. We have been seeing some 34s. 35s seem to be a decent average.
In the rain though, yeah. We're not looking anywhere
Yeah, the
close to
rain
that.
just pushing the times that bit further back. The front guy's a couple of seconds off. That average time, just taking it a bit more carefully around the corners. Exalted the closest to the top times. Yeah, that couple of seconds back.
Here's Walker up to 30 on the live stream now. Hello and thanks
Lovely
everyone for joining us. We are in lobby 1 of the opening weekend of the champs. As you see, not a full lobby, so everyone will be making it through this round. But as for the next 4 lobbies, there's only one open space in all of the 4 lobbies put together. So full lobbies, full steam ahead. So KS Walker just working the track. Pulled a big gap
Dragon
now.
Soup GTA weather app, that is a real thing. It's called GTA Lens.
We will be introducing it to the Discord. Fox will be helping us with the Discord in the coming weeks after
once
we get
not in
settled
it.
down. Yeah.
Once I can go back to admin and full commentary duties. But
Exactly.
that is the website. They do also have a Discord bot, and that's the bot we'll be adding into Captain's server. Oh,
Ask you, who's had an
left that
absolute
up.
stinker.
Southern Rose just nicely held on to third place, 37.238 for myself.
Askew off the barrier, but he's been lapped.
Here comes Storm, pushing hard, coming back. Southern just trying to hold position here. KS Walker a little bit further in the distance, that couple of tenths quicker. Southern avoids the wall nicely. She may lose 4th place to Dark Knight Boy. He manages to hold his pace through these final couple of laps. .905 is still the best lap from Exalted Ace. Here comes Dark. He has held his throttle really nicely and shifted himself right up past Southern Rose with the speed. But then he pushes too hard through the next corner and collects the wall, giving the position back to Southern. The slide from Thomas Lux through the corner as well, and massively lower speed up the straight, almost costing him third place, but he's back onto the power through the corner. Oh yeah, the rain definitely affects the pace there. They also, like, if you sign up to it and you know Job Creators Dragon, like, sign up to it, put a code on one of the jobs through it. Like, the sign up's really simple. You can either make a tiny job yourself, it's what I did, just a really short race, and put the code there. But it's a place where you can review jobs and all that sort of stuff. It's a little bit more user friendly than a social club. Oh, there we go. It has actually loaded me onto a different screen.
I can do that, Junior, for the next qualifier. Absolutely, no problem.
There we go. It's taking a little longer than usual to load me onto that screen. I couldn't actually... Oh, there we go. It has let me see the positions. Last 2 races.
Should be last race now, I think. I hope.
Oh, yeah, it is 10. For some reason, it did show 8 on that last screen when I pressed square.
So it did, unless here now because we are running late. So
yeah, we have only got 20 minutes between this lobby and the next. Captain Mousecop is jumping it. He's going to grab enough points to qualify in the last race. Cheeky bastard.
He made the last spot. Yeah. Fair play to him.
He's been watching the stream. He's like, right, now's my chance to strike. Nobody's taken the 16th spot.
Dingy Doppler, I can neither confirm nor deny that some of Peter B's tracks may be in the champs upcoming. I can neither confirm nor deny. I have checked them all out. We have got them all bookmarked. Anything else though you feel like we should take a look at, please mention it in the chat. You know, we'll always welcome new tracks. 1 lap shootout on Cush Speedway, as we do have to jump across to the next lobby. Oh.
Yeah. Right, Captain, what I'm going to use this as an opportunity to do is quickly go make my coffee and a quick sandwich to eat.
Yeah, because I'll invite you
I'm going to be racing.
Well.
Yeah, I'm hosting and racing. So, right, stream, I'll be back just before the end of this one, end it and start the next one up before the next lobby. Catch you in a bit.
Okay, on board with Askew in the final race of Lobby 1. If you're just joining us, we have mentioned that everyone will qualify as we've not had the full quota of players being able to make it. Askew with some big airtime there. Oh, shit. Getting pushed just up the back. We'll just go onto the view there and see. He's going to catch David Clerk. But they do land well. Little piff of acknowledgement from the Dark Knight Boy and Askew as they go into the tubes for the one and only time, as we are pushed on time. Little push there, but nothing too major. Invites will be going out straight away after this lobby, so if you are watching the live stream now, guys, get ready for your invite for lobby 2. You'll get your invite to the car meet, and then you will be taking your invite to the race lobby from Starstrider-Fox, who will be the host of lobby 2. Viper just saying there, Rain's halfway through their qualifier, 6 minutes, or will that affect the race in there? Try and get some sound effects volume in, but it does take away a little bit from the party. Going to come down the final loop now with the guys. Oh, Askew got caught on the loop down. As we said, it's not going to matter too much this first round. Everyone fighting for position as we go down the home straight. Thomas Lux takes the win. As soon as we do get Giraffe Lobby will be going up in about 2 minutes' time. We will be back in a couple of minutes on a different stream. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll be back literally in a couple of minutes.
Hello fellas, back again. Sorry for missing that race. Have a quick look at the stream just to get the order. So top 5 for the playlist: Exalted Ace 91 points, Zerlak 80, Keth Walker, Thomas Lux and Dark Knight Boy. Our top 5 for this playlist: everybody that has shown up and taken their places do qualify, and Thomas Lux took the race win. Just to complete that out. But yeah, I'll draw this stream to a relatively swift end. Thank you all so much for tuning in across both mine and Captain's channels. Views, likes and everything massively appreciated, all the comments. And I'll be back with a racing stream in like 10 minutes. Bye for now.